Why? You ask yourself, why? Once again, I gave too much of myself. Why? Once again, I gave myself to someone and I loved this person. I did my best for them and I was not reciprocated. Why? If you're asking yourself this question, then pay close attention because you will find the answer. You are not naive. Certainly, you are not a fool. Maybe you say, I was a fool. No, you are not. You are not naive or a fool. When you leave your house, you lock the door, you lock your car, when you park, even in your own car park space, you lock the car, you don't just click in any link on your phone because it can be a scam. You notice when the salesperson is trying to sell you something just so that they meet their target of sales. You know what people are capable of in this world. But when the topic is love and relationship, it seems like all that you know is in an inaccessible box, and you simply are led by your heart, you give yourself to it, you pretend that you forgot your past, and how many times you were disappointed by them, and you jump headfirst into this relationship, and you get it all wrong. Why is this happening? This is happening because of a need of attention you have in you, a root within you, a root of need of attention that cries out for attention, for love, a root that tells you, I want to be important in someone's life. And this is normal, everybody wants this. But to some, this has never been resolved in a different way. They need others' love, and they remain as a hostage of others' love. Every human needs love from others. But the healthy way for you to deal with this matter is before having other people's love, you need to have self-love, and even before this, you need God's love and know God's love, because God's love is the standard. For example, how will I know what white color is if I don't have the standard of white color? Many, they think that gray is white because they have never seen real white color, or they think gray is black. If you don't have a reference, anything may work. You may call something, and that is not what you are looking for. That is why, before you having others' love, you need to know the apex of the standard of love, which is God's love. The Word of God says that God is love, so you need to know true love in its essence. You need to love yourself. You need to have a healthy portion of self-love that has nothing to do with arrogance, narcissism, with you being an unbearable person, extremely vain. No, self-love has nothing to do with this, but a healthy portion of divine self-love, as Jesus said, to love your neighbor as you love yourself. Only then you will be ready to search and live a relationship of love with someone else. The problem is those who have this root that cry out for others' love, this root of need for attention, they have never met the first two main loves. They go straight to the cup because they are so thirsty. So they run towards the cup and the cup breaks. And then they fall into a cycle that never ends. Because the sensation that they have after all is over, after being betrayed, after being left by others, not being reciprocated, the feeling is, you see, I'm not someone who deserves love, someone who is worthy of love. Once again, I have been rejected. Either they close themselves off, being afraid of loving again, so they close themselves off in their own world, or they wait for a while and they go in search of another love, trying to find what they haven't found in the 10 previous ones. Is this what is happening to you? If is this what is happening, if these symptoms that I'm describing here resonate with you, then you must treat your roots. You need to heal your inside. You need to cut these roots of need for attention, a sick need for attention. You need to learn the true, healthy self-love. And mainly, you must focus on knowing the true love of God. Because when we know God's love, then we have the reference. We feel loved regardless of having someone or not. You feel loved because you know the love of the Father. His love satisfies you in such a way that no one's love can satisfy you. Just for you to understand the lack of this love can do to someone, there are some who are well married, they are well loved by their partner, but they are unhappy. They feel as if something was missing, and they don't know what is it. And they feel even worse than the one who never met a great love. Do you know why? Because they think, I'm so ungrateful. My husband loves me so much. My wife is so faithful to me. I don't know why I'm not happy with them. I cannot find any mistake in them. He's a perfect husband. She's a perfect wife. But I cannot be happy with this person. And some, not knowing the real reason for this void, they even look for a lover. And they destroy the marriage they have. And they think that what was missing is on the outside, but is not in other arms that you will find the solution for this emptiness in your heart. The emptiness is within, and you need to seek the solution in God. And when someone does not know God's love, there's no other love in this world that can compensate it. You can have the love of your partner, of your parents, of your children, of your fans. Perhaps you are a public person, known by others. Your fans praise you, compliment you, they follow you. They even stalk you because they love you so much. But nothing is enough because you don't know the true love, God's love. So if you want to solve this, definitely, I present to you a proposal. We are talking about roots. We are talking about this problem known as roots. Bad roots that produce bad fruits in our lives. And they produce bad fruits even though we don't want. But they would do that because they are within us. The only way for you to solve the problem with bad fruits that you see in your life is you going down to the root, cutting the root. How do I do that? Do I need to pay for something? Is that a course that you are selling me? No, I'm selling you nothing. Because if you had to pay, most probably you wouldn't be able to pay for it. Because what you are going to receive in this series of seminars of love therapy, those who are already taking part, they are receiving it already. This is priceless. There's no psychologist, office, any course for you to go back in your past. There's nothing that you can do in this world that can fulfill within you what this treatment of cutting the bad roots will do, and it can do, and it is doing for those who are taking part of it. So what should you do? This Thursday at 8 p.m. at Love Therapy in the Temple of Solomon or any part of Brazil or of the world, you can go to the nearest Love Therapy, because the same work that Cristiane and I are doing at the temple Thursdays 8 p.m. to cut the bad roots, the same work, it is being done there, close to you where there's Love Therapy. What is the address? Temple of Solomon, 605 Celso Garcia Avenue in São Paulo. It's for free. Just come, listen, and obey. If you want to take part in other cities, states, or countries, access terapiadoamor.tv for the nearest address. And this Thursday, it is a holiday in Brazil. Don't miss out. You have a commitment with yourself to cut this root so that you may never suffer with this need of attention for bad choices and to feel like a fool, that you are not, but you will be if you do nothing about it. If today's video helped you and you know someone that could benefit from it, share it with them, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you may do so now. See you later.